Alright, so we are going to do some weapon upgrades today. So, we're gonna have to get rid of our gear set so we can swap on over. So, if you got me last time, I had a bit of a rough Safi Jiva run. And, not Safi Jiva, Namiel, the Arch-Tempered one. I was like, I don't know if I can be bothered doing another Nami Allen stream, so I'm like, let's just rock ourselves some. Why does it change my pendant to this thing? I guess it's the pendant is saved to the layered armor. I didn't think it was, which is really annoying because it's like a different option stuff. I'll show you what pendant I like. Let's change it. I have all the pendants. Really quite like this one with the rocket sword. I think it's quite nice. So, what we'll be doing is actually probably going to the guiding lands. So, let's have a look at the guiding lands. What we need isn't any of those, but fine if we do this. Let's head off. Head over to the guiding lands. And what we need is tempered Zinogre. Got the name of it. The draconic Zinogre. Stygian. And we need a part from him, so once we have that, I swore I fought this boy already, but it's like, I guess I didn't. I don't know. So we've had to re-get our thing up to max level for the ice area, so we could do this fight. But I think I got it max for doing Velkhana, but I don't think we ever did Stygian. Which I do think I have a summonable one for him, so this will be good and quick for this, and then we can upgrade our weapon, and then we can do some more little upgrade things. And work on getting other guiding land areas up. Mr. Whippy has left, but it makes me think of Yippee Whippy, but I can't remember what it's from. It's like, I think it must be from The Simpsons or something. Yeah, we don't really care about that Rajang. He's just a normal Rajang, so. I do think I need materials from a type of Rajang at some point. Let's see if we can summon a Stygian. Alright, monster. Hope we have one. We do. Perfect. Now we have max. Let's just double check our levels are maxed for ice. Yeah, it is. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Come on, baby. Let's lure out Stygian Zinogre. This is going to be a hard fight, but nowhere near as hard as tempered Namiel. Arch-tempered Nami. Again, great thing about this though, I can die as much as I want in this encounter. We do have 2 invaders on this map. No idea how that's gonna go, but whatever. Should be fine. Nope, 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 no. Oh boy, camera. Oh, okay. Grab that wedge beetle. So, get a tail rider, and we'll get a raider rider. Get a raider rider. Like, hopefully summon someone. I might not have because we're up here now. Summon one in combat. Just over to the left. I have no idea where this thing's going because it's just over there. Oh, we need a hot drink. What is this thing doing? Look, it's literally just there. Just go to that. Sometimes the AI on these raiders are just very, very dumb. That wasn't a proper charge one, but that's fine. I don't know what's great about Xenoga is he's covered in weak spots mostly, so I don't have to worry too much. Running away. He's going all the way up there for some reason. Probably didn't need to do that, but that's okay. Let's chase him. Ooh, Kajalas are here. Nice. If I can get a knockdown there, that'd be very good. Oh, wrong one. I ran out of stamina. I need to get down. I'm gonna be tired. Nope. Just waiting for some of my stamina. Oh, that was a waste. Need him to get up. And away we go! Now I don't have two sets of rocks, so... Actually, I think I was standing over some just a second ago. He might get yellowed up. I mean... Let's see. Red? Red. Get a tail rider. Hopefully. Hey Brookie, how you doing? Oh no, this is a bad place to be. Gotta keep rolling. Oh no, the wind. I thought I wouldn't be hit by that because of the rock steady. I was wrong. My flick got messed up there. Need to move because he's gonna try and land on me. I don't really want to get hit by that super move. Ow. Okay, so those all hit me at once. Trying to get rid of a villager is so fun. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I think the only effective way to really do it is to be a time traveler. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Probably gonna leave. Alright. Gonna yell at me. So this is the full sequence attack. Oh, these are all the things I need. Wow, we already got a couple of the things we needed. We dug around her entrance so she couldn't leave. Wow, I was drinking in the air there. And I obviously haven't fought Xenoga in a while. Oh, good work, Flick. That's my boy. I probably should do that too. I need to get rid of like Rhonda and Wilson. I charged too early. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm playing pretty sloppily here. Thought I had more focus today, but I guess not. Oh shoot. Then again, I've only fought a tempered version of this fight a few times. Yellow, but he's enraged. Yellow but powered up rather. I'm gonna get rid of Anacotti and Pom Pom. We need to get into a wall, because I can't really knock him around if he's like over there. I don't remember which one's an anacotti. Or pom-pom, now they say that. What species are they? I know which ones immediately I try to get rid of. If they're the goats and the kangaroos and... what's the other one? I feel like there's another species where I'm like, I just don't like any of them. Oh, the weird green mouse, right, yeah. Don't mount. Got the mount. I didn't really want that, but... should have done it after the knockdown, it's fine. As long as he doesn't enrage after it, it'll be fine. Oh, that happened very quick. You have Tia as well? Yeah, I got Tia for my girlfriend and then like Meringue, so now I've got they're very much a pair now, I feel like. Wham. Damn. I feel like I haven't seen them together for really at all though. Ended up on my arm. That's right. But I'm wearing something. These angry. Almost. Nice. Oh, he ran away. Mantle up. This is a bad thing to see. Man, I'm so glad I gold mantled there because like, this probably would have gotten me killed. Wow, he took out so much of my mantle so quick. Yeah, this is an overall hard fight, he's just very fast. There goes my mantle. Oh, there goes me. Yeah, I saw that coming. I was like, I decided to block the first one, but the chip damage was way too high. Like I said, I don't mind if I die. I get Fortify. Yep. Coach, Anacotti, Pom Pom, Kid, Jacob, Vesta, and Lemon. I don't recognize a whole heap of those names. There is so many Animal Crossing animals now that it's like... I have no idea. Like, I feel like they're old names. I used to be like, oh, you hear that name and you're like, oh yeah, I bet you this is this species. But now I'm just like, I have no idea. He's right outside. I feel like I now have to consult the tier list for me to remember half the characters that I care about. I don't know if he's proper yellow. He might not be proper yellow. He is proper yellow. These stupid things are in the way. Should work. Crunch, crunch, crunch. No proper red. Find ourselves hits or something. Come on. Nice. Oh, I'm so worried which way he was going there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pretty wounded. Ah! Ah! Too angry. I'll be honest, I don't even care if I kill him because I've already got everything I need from him. Oh, he's going down. I thought he was going to go up. There are gashes from a Rajang nearby. Roach is a bull, mouse, duck. Ducks are cute. I like the ducks. I don't like the goats. Bird, sheep. You got a good variety of different ones. Oh, hippo. I forgot hippos were even in the game. Oh no, I rolled the wrong way. Go for another sequence. Another sequence. Zeke's like, why me? Oh, I don't even know who that explosion hit. Oh, I need to get out of here because this is a bad place to be while he's flashed. You love Kid, Coach, and Jacob and Tia. What is that? That's the... got a goat. You got, oh, Kelby one. Which is a bull. I wouldn't mind a bull. I'm a lot of spinning today. Well, that was a real back because I did damage. Did I get him out of the air? I want to knock him out of the air. Almost dead. I have actually prevented him from going back and going to sleep, but... He looks like Kamishita from P5. That's awful! Kamishita's not a good man. I'd be ushering that guy out of my town pretty quick if that was the case. I really want to play, Yay, we did it. That wasn't too bad. That's the thing, it's like Arch-Tempereds versus Tempereds. Arch-Tempereds are just on another level. Tempereds on the other hand, they're just, I can sort of walk through them now. Your friend told you that, but he's actually really nice. Wait, are you saying you mean Kamishita's nice or the bull? Because the bull makes sense. Coach, yeah, that makes more sense. I mean, all of the Animal Crossing animals are pretty nice, I'll be honest. Let's return from... He calls you stubble. What, like as in beard stubble? You look a bit like an unshaved beard. Come here, I want to give you a bit of a rub. It may have gotten a little weird. I used to have I remember having a bull in my original town way back when. Half your villagers call you Burrito. I don't want to be called Burrito, that's pretty cute. You know, something I've never done to my cat that I've always wanted to do is burrito her. Like, so you just put them in a little wrap and up in a towel and they can't move. But she doesn't like being held or captured sort of thing, so I wouldn't do it to her. But, add-on content now available. Like, they need to fix that. Kid and Jacob do that. That's how your cat is? Yeah, there's a channel that I followed that they get rescues because my cats are rescuing stuff, and they take them from like almost feral or street cats that are young, and they try to make them so they can be like house cats. But I like, he describes them as spicy levels, so it's like how spicy they are. But one of the things he does is, like he says, is like, sometimes if they're very spicy, you have to wrap them up in a burrito and then you just have to like feed them, like hand feed them. She was abused and she's scared of everything. Oh, yeah. So see that Evie's kind of like that. She's scared of a lot of things, but she's really good now. When we first got her, she was actually diagnosed with anxiety, and she'd take anxiety meds. She's terrified of other cats. She can't stand other cats. So it was we were very happy when we got her and weaned her off like the anxiety pills. That she's just super chill. She's super happy now. She has we know her limits in terms of that sort of stuff. She probably was a street cat for a while, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's that thing of, I think a lot of cats, like, given enough time, as long as they're not like completely feral and you're trying to bring them up indoors, and that's not a thing you should do. But that's why there's a heap of cats, like you fix them, you neuter them, then you basically you should release them into an area where they should be able to survive for the last of their life or whatever. But because like if you put them indoors, they're not gonna like it. She likes your pit bull, but not other cats. Yeah, so that's the thing. Evie actually had the same thing. We think that she actually doesn't mind dogs, as far as we know. If she sees dogs on TV, if she sees like dogs through the window or anything, she's fine with that. If she sees a cat, she's straight off. She doesn't like it. We need a great spirit vein gem. That means I'm gonna have to do a tempered elder dragon. Do I have any Valkanas to summon? That'd be the easy way to do that. Yeah, the cats bully her. Oh. Poor cat. Where are they? Do they stay in the resource? No, wait, not resource. Do they stay in the... Deca. Where do they stay? I thought it was in... Oh, it's in the Hunter's Notes. This one I'm looking for. Fighting land. Do I have... thought I have like a stored, this is how many you have stored page, but maybe that's only in the Guiding Lands? Maybe? Maybe I can talk to What's-Her-Face and see if I can see it outside of it. Yeah, that's why I have massive respect for people that like foster cats, or they take in lots of rescues and stuff like that, because it is unfortunate in some areas in the world where it's just, there just is such an abundance of wild cats and wild dogs, and it's that thing of like, they can't, there's so many of them, they breed so fast, they can't look after themselves, they can't find food, and it's just, if people are trying to solve that problem and like capture and release and stuff like that, I think it makes such a big difference. You'd want to try but grow too attached? Yeah, I feel like I would be the same. We had a rescue, a foster for a little bit there. That's how we know Evie doesn't really like other cats. And it was, we only had him for maybe a month, but it was heartbreaking. It was so hard for me to let him go because he was just, I really loved him. He was a bit of a naughty boy, but he was like, it was fine. It would have been something we'd been able to overcome, but it was that thing of like, he couldn't stay with us basically. Yeah, I can never understand when people have like a very callous nature to animals. Like, I don't understand it. They're living creatures. You can see, and you can see their emotions and personalities. Like, you don't have to humanize them to be like, oh, they're a living creature. But like, what the heck is this? Report to the resource center. Oh, this is those hand-ins. If you have it as a pet, you'd lavish love on it. Yeah. What? What was that? Oh, it's just these. I don't care about these. That's interesting. I've never done that before. I've never looked at the hunter's notes before going to the investigation center for deliveries. Yeah, I'm pretty set in Monster Hunter. This is my boy Poogs, and this is my boy Flick. Flick comes with me on adventures, and he's dressed as a hedgehog. Poogs is dressed as Behemoth, and he likes little tum rubs. And then if I pick him up, he'll find me little treasures. Let's see. I probably picked up a lot of treasures. See, currently my controller's vibrating and he's wiggling a bit more. That means he wants to find me some treasure. There's a TikTok account you follow called Todd the Fox. Yeah, foxes are... If I could have a fox, I totally would. What have you got me, Poogie? You got me a Firecaster and a Steel Egg. Both not very helpful, but sometimes he finds costumes and stuff. I've got everything that he can get that's unique though. But yeah, there's a channel I follow on YouTube and they have like rescue foxes and stuff like that. And she has like 30 plus foxes or something, and they're all rescues and they're very well looked after. And they're just, I love because people describe them as a combination of dogs and cats, and they kind of are. And they're just so lovable. And if you have a domesticated fox, they're just so snuggly. I would love a Phoenix, like the little fuzzy boys with the funny heads. They're just so fast and energetic, and I'd really want one of them. But that's the thing. It's only as a rescue. I would never ever take one out of its habitat. I would never get one bred. Like, it's just, yeah. They're basically both, yeah. Oh, Teo's there. I don't know if I need Teo. But what we need is Kushala. Let's have a look-see at the actual crafting upgrade system, because I think I need augment. I need Bloodstained Ebonhide. Ugh, that's... I don't really want to do that. That's Devil Joe. There's Kushala I need, and a Great Spirit Gem. But I feel like I had something on my wish list that I needed for an additional thing. Oh no, it's the Layered Armor stuff, so Kieran. So my choice now is, I can either go and upgrade the Ancient Forest to max, or we could go upgrade the water area. What do we think? Maybe... I fought Kushala. I must have fought Kushala. Yeah, I fought Kushala. Yeah, let's go to... Let's upgrade thingy. You would get a Phoenix and call him Dobby. That's a pretty good one. There's some names you hear now, I feel, and I'm just like, that's a dog's name. That's a cat's name. That's what I'd call it. Like, Charlie is my ultimate name for if I ever had a dog and it'd be a golden retriever. My dog Charlie is a golden retriever. That's how it is. So if I ever got one, that's what he would be. Let's unfix the levels. I don't think we need to fight whatchamacallit anymore. Hang on, I just want to check one more thing, because I don't want to unlock and do... What's his face? Don't want to have to meld more than I have to. What were we looking for? So, not Thunderpelt. Tempered Dragonhold. Yeah, so that if I ever needed to go that way, I can, but if I need to go back the other way, it's a bit harder. They're not there. So it looks like it's not designed to go higher than a certain thing. Which is fine. Needs Stormcall's wing. Phoenixes should definitely be called Dobby, and foxes should be called Todd. There's unfortunately, I will say, calling a fox called Todd, actually, if you've ever seen Mighty Boosh, I think it's in the 3rd season, there's a very disturbing, like, garbage fox, and I'm fairly sure his name is Todd, or if to me, that's what I think of, is that garbage fox. That was an unsettling creature in the Mighty Boosh. Alright, fighting lands. Don't fix the levels. Let's depart. I haven't fought in the forest region in a while, so this will be interesting. You think of Todd the Fox as something like, yeah, unfortunately. Not Fox in the Hand. Is his name Todd from Fox in the Hand? No, I feel like it's a very, to me it's very short and quick name. I think a fox has like to me a fox would have a softer name. The little soft boys. What's the hound's name from Fox and the Hound? I feel like he's got a very sort of almost British American name. Copper, that's right, yeah. That's funny because I thought Copper was the name of the fox. But that makes sense. Copper. America's funny where there's just some syllables you guys just linger on. Like in copper, it's copper. Or something like that. That movie broke your heart as a kid. I know. It's funny because I love Ghibli movies and they have some Japan goes very heavy on the bittersweet, and some things are like just really they end just depressing. It's just how life is. But Disney didn't try to do that too often. But Fox and the Hound is the one that, like, that one's a sad movie. That one's just a sad movie. Alright, let's eat on up. Yeah, I'm a massive Ghibli fan. I went and saw the concert. They actually had the proper composer a few months back. That was amazing. He cried on stage. He was with that singer that's has done all his songs since she was a little girl and stuff. It was an amazing live concert. What am I doing? No, not this. Definitely not this. We need to focus on the forest. I'm fairly sure the forest is all kinds of messed up right now. Level 2. Ugh. So we need to pick a monster from the forest region that is the highest tier that I can have. Oop, don't roll. You want to see a Ghibli movie in theater? I feel like it might be waiting a while, unfortunately, with how the lockdown is, but I have seen a Ghibli movie in theater. Not many of them are the big ones that you will be able to see. Sometimes you have to go to some of the independent movie theaters. I don't know if you got any near you, but there's one in a town that, well, the town I'm originally from, and they have a lot of independent anime movies and independent films in general, and yeah, that's the place I would be able to catch now. But when I was a teenager, like I couldn't do that. Which one did I watch? Whatever the latest one was, that came over to the West. Got the name of the title. I haven't really connected with the last few Ghibli movies, unfortunately. You need to pick a forest creature. Nagaku's quite good. Ravenous is a forest monster? Alright, whatever. The ones you can watch an hour or two away? Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, ironically, that what I was just talking about, that theatre that is an hour away, but that's mostly how a lot of Australia is if you don't live in the big city. Zin's pretty good. Yarn Garuga's very good. Maybe Yarn's a good target. Kind of want to save Yarn, though. Let's just pick... Let's go with Jagras. Let's just start off easy. Your top three are Spirit Away, Ponyo, and Kiki. Oh, really? Ponyo? That's an interesting pick. I feel like Ponyo is not really as beloved as some of the others. Ponyo, Ponyo. I mean, my friend's wife is Japanese, and they've listened to all those songs. They know them in Japanese, and when they sang Ponyo in English, it was just very funny to them because it just sounds so silly in English. My favorite, Spirited Away by far is the top one. Probably would then be Porco Rosso, and then what would the third be? I'm torn between Laputa and oh, whoops. Having a mental blank. Oh no. This is not going according to plan. The one with the raccoons. Are you talking about the one with the raccoons and the foxes? And they're trying to protect land? So I'm fairly sure that's not actually a Ghibli movie. I think it got sold by Disney amongst like Ghibli things. It's the same with the My Neighbors the Miyamotos. I'm fairly sure there was like a box set-y thing that came out, because I remember my mum had that, and they were like subs. They were dubbed cartoons, but they were with movies that were thingy. Mr. Raccoon. Oh, are you talking about Totoro? He's a big boy. He's a big chunky boy. I actually got him on my shelf behind me. I picked him up when I was in Japan. Really big soft toy. Not soft toy, like soft plush guy. No, not Totoro. Mr. Raccoon. Not sure then. Oops. Yeah, you might have to look up that one. I'm not sure. Oh, missed. Pompoko. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that's Pompoko is the... That's not a Ghibli movie, but I might be wrong. Fairly sure it was one that Disney bundled with thingy because it was of the same distribution group. But that was a very good movie. I like that one too, actually. If it was a Ghibli movie, I totally would include it. Don't really need the crap that's on the ground, but I may as well just pick it up. You saw it. format with the Ghibli movies. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I had the same thing for a long time. I think I used to think it was a Ghibli movie, but I think it's a different animation studio. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go back to I'll go back to camp and I'll have a look. It's a very good movie though. Poco. See. Oh no, I'm totally wrong. It is a totally Studio Ghibli movies. It was animated by Studio Ghibli. Or Tokuma Shoten. Yeah, okay. So it's a Tokuma Shoten movie, but it's animated by Studio Ghibli, so it's not Miyazaki. It's not one of his works. Yeah, I always remember the neighbors of the Yamadas. Oh wow, that didn't give jack all. Alright, it's not worth fighting that monster. I had a feeling with just how easy that was. Actually, we should do the trap mechanic. That's what we'll do. Hang on, we'll do that again. We'll do the trap system, because... Oh, wait, I have to wait till like he goes off the map. It's the first song you learn in Japanese. Oh, really? That's funny. I remember in Japanese at uni, we did a play for with a couple of friends, which is essentially a tanuki tricks an old man to gather some firewood for him, and then it's something along the tanuki keeps tricking the old man, but then the old man eventually tricks him and then ends up eating the tanuki. You learned a song from D. Gray Man. Oh, which one? Oh, you'll... Hang on, Brookie. Wait, 2 seconds. I won't really show this off too often because he's not finished. I'm still working on him. But, here's the other avatar that I've been working on. I realize he's really zoomed in and stuff, but... Fortunately, he just looks very, very worried all the time these days. Never trusted Tanuki. Oh, Road song. So the actual song in the show, not one of the starting themes or ending themes. I love the starting and ending themes for a lot of the OPs and EDs for D. Grayman have a lot of my favorites. He should be worried. I feel, unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but he's not taking in the other emotions. The other emotions are there, but for some reason it keeps defaulting to the worried faces. I don't know why it's doing that. Something I'm going to be working on. Abingdon Boys School is one of my favorite Japanese bands. You haven't watched Hollow? Hollow's not very good. It's animated in a weird way, and it's when D. Grayman gets a little weirder, I would say. But I do love that series an awful lot. My icon on a lot of social media stuff for a long time was Alan in the AD, where he has the top hat and like the jacket and everything, and he's looking slightly down. I love that. If I can, I kind of want to redraw that and animate that for Face Rig at some point. But yeah, you read the manga point about Mana, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little behind, but it's the situation with Mana and Alan right now is just very weird. Let's try and lure out that boy now. Alan Walker. Yeah, we'll use Alan for a bit. I haven't used him for a little while. So. Just unlock face rig. Oops, that's not what I want to do. A bit wider. Side. Bigger. Sword. Oh, and you'll appreciate, so, oh, armor and Kanda. Yeah, that was a weird arc, I'll be honest. I wanted to make Crayon Clown, so I currently... Oh, hello, I need you. I actually do need to fight you, so... Yes, is he tempered? He's not tempered, so... I guess we're gonna have to fight this guy. I was going to try and make an alternate... One of the things I wanted to do to this rig was add Crayon Clown, because Crayon Clown is my favorite shonen power ever. It's so good. I love it. I love the difference between where it's like there's people who enjoy certain things of different shows and stuff like that, and it's like some people like they made them cry and stuff like that, and it's like then it's like I feel like a lot of guys that are into shonen are like, man, that fight scene was so sick and those powers are so cool. The arc, yeah, I think the arc is my favorite one. I love, because Tiki's my favorite character other than Alan. And when Alan first gets to use Crayon Clown and he fights Tiki, it's so good. It's probably my peak D Grey Man. Because that show's just aesthetic. When I was thinking about making my style of my channel, I was actually thinking a lot of stuff in terms of D Grey Man. I will have to concentrate at some point during this go. But yeah. Oh, this is gonna suck. Bamboo. Okay. Is that a normal bamboo? It's tempered, so I'm just gonna have to be careful. He might just chunk me. Be careful. Oh wow, this is super bad. I was not expecting that at all. I can't just remove this down. Don't make you fangirls it. I mean, see that's the thing, Tiki is one of those characters, I feel like, he does that to a lot of people. Shoot, yo. Oh wow, I just died. Okay. Don't grab onto Devil Joe. This Savage Devil Joe is such a pain to fight like this. Kanda and Tiki, oh man. I'm not a fan of Kanda. I feel like his archetype of a character has been done better in other shows or other manga. I do really like Tiki. He's too hot. I was actually thinking one of the things I was going to do to my channel, because I was debating about songs and endings and stuff like that. Because I'm a anime fan of I guess an older generation, in a particular generation, that I kind of was thinking of taking like openings and EDs from like the TV versions rather than the full songs, because I've got full songs as the endings at the moment. I think they're just too long. But I would love to make, I think, some of the D Grey Man ones on there. Night Falling is a really good song. Well, if you like shirtless Kanda, then the Armor Karma arc, definitely. Oh, I charged that too early. Now that worked from quite the distance. Oh, I don't like fighting Devil Joe. I do need this boy, so I unfortunately will have to fight him. The vampire was too cute. Which vampire? Why does he have to step back? I really don't like how Savage Devil Joe moves. Normal Joe, nowhere near as annoying as this boy. Oh. When you say vampire, do you mean the girl that transforms? Show me? Question mark? I can't remember her name. You're talking about someone else, I guess. I like training. I was sad when that character was such short-lived. I can knock him out of that attack, but it's actually a bit annoying, so... Try and break his teeth. Keep thinking I've got a weird mantle on, but it's not a mantle, it's the defense down buff. Oh, Alistair, of course. How did I figure Crowley? Mr. Crowley. Yeah, he's a big sweetie pie. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. That's the other thing that I kind of don't like. I feel like the side characters have taken a very back seat in D Grey Man as time's gone on, because you don't really see much of Crowley and Mary anymore. Heck, you don't even see much of Winley anymore, which kills me. Couldn't pronounce his name, so you just call him Alistair. Okay, that's what I needed. I needed more of these. This is a good thing we actually ran into Joe. As much as I don't really want to fight him, I do need these materials, which are apparently rare. Stop giving me dragon bones. I need the skins. Okay. Yeah, I think the funny thing is with my channel, it's like I went for the very chill style stuff, but I'm a shonen boy at heart, so I think I will end up styling stuff a lot more like either sort of gothic or edgy as people would prefer. But it's like I'm not like Tokyo Ghoul edgy. I like my stylized gothic. Oh, that was a bad trade. You're like 5th or 6th grade? Oh wow, yeah, it must have been pretty young there. It is crazy to me though, because I'm just a little bit older. That's like me watching anime when I was younger. The best we had was when first Pokemon came out, because I played the original Pokemon game when it first came out. Like that's me. But that cloud's gonna suck. Let's get out of here. You love shoujo? Yeah. I feel like shonen is a very I feel like there's a lot of girls that fuck off watch it, but it's like it ends up being a bit more like it does end up being a lot more like young at heart boys like me. There's a song called Shonen Heart that me and my mates play sometimes, but it's just yeah, that's me. I'm a shonen heart boy. That's why you'll catch me talking about like things like One Piece and stuff all the time. I could just die here. Oof. I don't have any more, so we're just gonna have to heal on up slowly. Tokyo Mew Mew. I don't even know what that is. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. feel like you can't go to Japan and not be a One Piece fan. So you like Fruits Basket. I like Fruits Basket. Yeah, I've got a bit of an eclectic taste. And, fortunately, I had a friend who, when he introduced me to a lot of other anime other than the ones that were on TV. Back when really the only way you could get anime was torrenting it. We didn't really have conventions you could easily go to. And yeah, it was before Madman was distributing too. Man, just die, you big bastard. Yeah, I feel like 4Kids was an accessible point for a lot of people, despite how much they changed a whole heap of stuff. Like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh!, I love Pokemon, I love One Piece, but I think One Piece is the one I can't watch the English version of it. I think it's just too painful for me. But I like Yu-Gi-Oh!'s dub a lot. I like Pokemon's dub a lot. I'm gonna block this. That could just kill me again. Die, you big dum-dum. Oh, Lucky Star. I love Lucky Star. Lucky Star. It always surprises me when people haven't seen Nichijou or Lucky Star. I charged too early. Just calm down, you big bastard. Want Alan's arm for a weapon in a game? Well, ironically, I actually worked on a game that never got finished that was basically designed around the idea of Cram Clan. But I think I love action games, but they are a lot of work, especially if you're doing it by yourself. The dance to Lucky Star? I can't... That's the graduation dance. I can't even remember what that's called. I keep thinking... when you said that, I thought of the Hari Hari no Yukai from Haruhi. Which, man, I love Haruhi. I'm just gonna... Can you just die? Oh, he's not really... He's gonna get aggro as soon as I get out of this. Deck me, monster. Oof. Alright, he's gonna go to sleep. We'll see if we dropped any treasures for us. I don't really see anything. You like that you could take Zab and hit. Well, it was so funny when I first read the manga, and when he first did that, I hadn't quite clicked that was what was happening as a visual. Oh, he's going down. I hadn't realized he had taken his arm off. I was just like, oh shit, that's a cool sword. Oh shit, that's the Millennium Earl's sword. And then it was like, oh, he just pulled his arm off. Violet Evergarden and Princess Tutu. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm kind of an old hat with anime now, and I was talking to Thermal about it the other day, and it's like, I've become so bad at watching new shows, be it anime or real TV shows, because I'll either be playing video games, because I play so many video games, or I will be or I'll be watching YouTube or Twitch. Oh, poo. I shouldn't have went for that then. That was a waste. He wakes up so slowly. Let's get out of there. Ah, you big butt. me out. Really? I hate when that happens, where you just have those last few moments where you're just waiting for it to die, and just it took nothing to kill it. But yeah, I did want to watch Violet Evergarden and Princess Tutu. Just never got around to it. Hard with a lot of modern ones. Like my brother is like, he is a anime expert. He can tell you so much. He's watched so much, and I thought I watched a lot, and then he's watched so much more. But he has this massive list of suggested ones for me, and he's like, because he knows what I've watched, because basically the things he's watched originally was because of me. So, he knows basically what my tastes are in terms of anime and stuff. Because like, there's a couple of like, shoujo ones that I like, which is like Nana and, I'm having a mental blank. Honey and Clover. I love Honey and Clover. That is an amazing show if you haven't seen that. Share the list. It would be just too big to show. I don't even know if we've got it on like some space or anything like that. Generally it's like he just will come up and tell me like all like these various ones. Like, you should watch this, you should watch that, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it, and then I never do. So we've done that, so now that would have leveled nowhere. What's his face is still there, so yeah, I think there's a issue, unfortunately, with like, I mean, it's hard with people because everyone want to watch the thing that comes out. But there's certain shows that are like I feel like you don't have to just watch what's coming out recently. You can go watch the things that are a lot more of a particular genre of anime, because that's the thing. Some people think anime is just you should watch everything because it is anime. And I kind of used to be like that when I was younger. I just watch everything. But there are definitely ones where it's like they're sort of classics of that particular genre that you should check it out. You want something heartwarming? I think a lot of heartwarming ones also have to have the opposite though. Like, you have to have them like be a bit I guess. Oh, before we start this Flick's gonna be, let's change him over. They have to be a bit depressing to be a bit heartwarming. One that I really like is it's just a fun little comedy. It's called Orin Host Club. That one's really good. I like that. But yeah, it's hard off the top of the head to think of ones like, because there's ones that it's like very much this is similar to that, that's similar to that, and then figuring out which ones you want of those nature. You love heartwarming, heartbreaking? Yeah. I feel like the good ones, they have to be a bit of both. Then you got ones that are they're just downright depressing and disturbing, which is like there's some Clamp ones that are like that. The guy who made like Madoka Magica and stuff like that. You grew up watching Host Club as well? Yeah, I really like that show. No, time's gone for that show, unfortunately. You better not leave the map, you big dum-dum. I don't know how long he's got left. I have a shock trap. I've just got to do enough damage to make sure he doesn't leave, and I'll just keep trapping him. It's always funny because it's Madoka, but I'm so used to saying Medaka because I love Medaka Box, which, holy heck, if anything needed another series, Medaka Box needed it so bad. That show was so amazing, and I loved it so much. The manga is so good and goes crazy places. Super out there in terms of a manga. And it only got 2 seasons, and it killed me because it introduced one of my favorite characters ever in like the final episode, final short thing, but we won't ever get him on screen properly, and that's so sad to me. But yeah, Medaka Box is kind of like I wouldn't say it's like a One Punch Man, but it's the sort of, it takes upon the tropes and like turns them on their head for like various shonen ones, and I think, but it does it in such a way that it's just super creative and super fun. We need to make another trap. There's a manga and anime you like, but the music was meh, but the music was good. Ah. Yeah, there's some of them are kind of like that. Some of them are very the production team can do a really good job, but like if you were watching it originally, you'd be just like, alright. What we might do here, because this boy's going to sleep. Hopefully I didn't move in too fast. Oh, there's a Tempered Velk. We need that. Okay, I don't really want to fight Tempered Velkana, but have to do that. Where is Flick's Thunderbug? Stay there, buddy. Oh, it was the type of anime that went in a weird place. Yeah, it's hard when sometimes where they have to transition between being a particular type of manga and then they realize they can't really adapt it very well for anime, and then... Sorry, I'm just thinking if I should switch over to anti-Velkana. We'll use an anti-Velkana set. I didn't really want to, but maybe we'll do that. Like a good example is kind of... bad example of this, but it's something that I really love, is when... okay. Full Metal Alchemist is the best shonen ever made. I defy anyone that believes otherwise. Full Metal Alchemist is the best. They had in the original one before Brotherhood, when the anime got first adapted, the anime decided to go in its own direction and have, because it hadn't gotten to the end of the story, instead of just ending it abruptly and trying to hold on for an extra series, that was a really bad shot. They decided to come on. They decided to have a unique ending, and it was... Did I just do the same thing? I just did the same thing. I think it turned out very well. Some people don't really like it. I think Conqueror of Shambhala was a bit weird, especially them taking it into our world and then having it like an alternate reality where like they had essentially Hitler was a major component of the story. But Brotherhood was so a perfect adaptation of it that oh man, that was lucky. I was so happy. Brotherhood is better. No, see, that's the thing. I agree. I think that the adaptation was good. Like, it was actually one of those things where it surprised me just how of a unique ending it was so good. But Brotherhood, it just proved just how fantastic of a writer she is, and her image and her idea for what this world was going to become, she always had it in her mind. Like, everything was like a clear vision. And not many shonens can go that long and do that. Unfortunately, the thing she wrote after that, or made after that, was something I wasn't really interested in because it was just it was that farming one? Question mark? It's like a sort of comedy, light-hearted farming one, which you can kind of get because you can see her love for that in terms of it's if you have a look at like where Ed and Elle come from when they're a kid and their interactions with some of the people from a small town. Oh heck. Now, I didn't read a lot of it, but yeah, I should read Arslan. Oh, I got the spirit gem. Nice. All I really needed from this guy. Is Arslan the thing I'm talking about, or is it something else? Oh, what the hell? Oh, I ran out of stamina. That's why you gotta pay attention if you've got like cold on you. I probably didn't drink this. It was good in your opinion? No, it's a different thing. Oh, okay. Ow. Arslan is a prince. I actually think I think that might be one of those one. Oh yeah, okay, so it is that one. So that's the one I think my brother was suggesting me to watch a while back. I think he said it goes in a weird place as well, but I can't remember. I don't know. Like I said, there's so much to watch these days. It's just I just lose track of everything. I think that's a pretty apt explanation. I think it's enough. Like I think that it's the type of thing, a lot of the time I feel like if you know who wrote it, where it come from, sort of a bit of history about it, and then the type of show it is, I think that's generally enough. I hate those icicles so much. As a great sword user, I just don't have the time to... once I throw out a move, I basically have to deal with it. No, don't do that. The guy in the white hat that was evil. Oh, are you talking about Kimberly? The guy with the explosion hands? Kimberly's like a very Asian looking guy. He had very sharp features. Good, grab that. Come on. So yeah, it's hard to remember the names of characters. That's the thing with like media where it's like it's funny because like some people I know are just, oh, this is a bad place to be. Some people are very good with memory in terms of names and stuff like that. I think it's one of the hardest part I've found actually with streaming is my memory is pretty wonky at times, but like some things I remember really well, and other things I don't. But oh, this is bad. Oh no, I've been permafrosted. I feel like you have a type, Rookie, from what we've talked about so far. You like Kimberly and Anda. Very sharp features. But yeah, I don't remember a whole heap of character names and stuff. But if you ask me about like a whole heap of plot stuff, I'd be like, yep, this happens, this causes this is related, this is why that happens. He's Arslan's bodyguard. Is he actually the same character, or is he like a referential character, or is it just he's a bit, I guess, he just looks like him. Because that could just be her using a sort of character archetype she's decided. You like pretty boys. I feel like that. I feel like that's a lot of anime fangirls. Volcana is a very hard dragon for me to fight. If you're not ahead in damage, he just can kind of bully you. But when things like that happen, it's good. I guess crank his heart. I need to break his heart, basically. And then I should be able to... There we go, his head. If I can break his heart, then I can... he won't be able to hold ice for very long. Same kind of art style and haircut. Hair, yeah. That's what I kind of imagined. Maybe we won't run there ourselves, I don't know where he's going, so... We went down, okay. Where are we going, Gecko? Are you for real, game? Just head to Volcana. Wondering why it went this way. Oh, whoa, okay. I thought I'd get hit there. He's tempered, so it's going to be hard to get this, but it might work. Come on, you. Oh, this goes very far. Whoops. I was busy healing. It must be decently low, but it's hard to tell. Oh no. I wish you could get, like, frost. Uh-oh. That's his super move. He's gonna just remove all his ice in a second. Oh, what was that? Bait me out there. Oh, good work, Flick. It's my boy. That tail. I hate that tail so much. Give a second on there. Nice. I'm too busy in rocket mode. There we go, got it. Into the wall with you. Been pushed through, but it might be okay. Just hoping to get nothing on there. Got him. Don't want to see. He wasn't aiming at me with those tail spikes. He was aiming at Flick. I just had to hope he didn't swing somewhere on me. Really? Stop that. Did I get him? Ah. I was hoping to knock him out of the air. Oh! They don't die and he's a he? Who's a he? As in Volcana. Oof. No. No. Oh no. Hoping I wasn't going to get double tapped there, because that would have been a death of me. I've been healing a lot in this last little segment. Sometimes you get to that last 30% and you're just constantly getting hit by attacks because they're just enraged. I feel like I'm kind of starting to play lazy. There's a thing I say about with the guiding lance is the problem, which is there's like a guiding lance fatigue hits me because you're constantly fighting. And kind of just have to self-manage. If I'm going to be able to get him. Where'd he go? Character named Narcissus has a dead mum, hair like Trish and Aaron's mum. AOT. Oh, okay. Narcissus is a weird name because it kind of sounds like narcissist. But I'm fairly sure that's not what they'd be going for. You must have taken a lot. There we go. I was going to say, how are you not dead yet? Stop giving me tempered crowns. I want the spirit gems. Yeah, I mean, there's a thing because my girlfriend's done study of film writing and stuff like that, and it's one of those cliches of like where you have to have a protagonist can only have their adventures if their mum's dead or their dad's dead, and it's very much a Mary Sue thing a lot of the time. Like, there's a whole heap of stuff like that. Volcano asleep over there? Yeah. The strange man. Yeah. I feel like characters of that archetype generally are. But I would say that there's a lot of girls like characters that are a bit like that. That's why but there's that. Oh wow, I missed the. Wow, I really stuffed that up. I even missed the bombs. I'm gonna have to die. I'm gonna have fun. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Wait, are we getting super now? Maybe we should flash this boy. But it feels like it's been going for a while. Wow, that didn't knock him out. That was 1.4 to the face. Come on, go down. Just go down. Holy heck. He loves scenarios. See, I'm the opposite. I like Sun Sun. Oh! I looked away for a split second. I probably should have rolled, I guess. I was not really paying attention. I don't know if I really have a favorite per se, but I do end up liking a lot of characters that are very like, I don't know. I guess characters like, I mean, I'm rewatching Ghost in the Shell at the moment, and I love Barto's voice actor. He's so good. And I really do like, I kind of like the sort of tougher man style character. I don't know if we were talking about this the other day, actually. But it's like, I feel like I probably fit in more of the category of the shonen boy. I'm not exactly a man's man. But I do like a cool dude. But then again, my favorite character is Dante from Devil May Cry, so I like a playful cool guy. You like a personality more than the violence? Yeah. I don't know. Tsunderes are a weird breed. Ishi. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, that's right, yeah. You like Nero? So you like Nero more than Dante. Yeah, so I'm a Dante fan. My boy. But I'm not cool enough. Like, I always try and put it in perspective of, if I had like an avatar of like a particular character. But the thing is, like, I'm not a Dante. Dante's too cool for me. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for before. Down I go. I had a friend who just got through all of the Devil May Cry series, and now he has an appreciation for it all. But it's I feel like he's more of a Nero type. Yo and Fuyuhiko. Kuzuyu? Don't know who that is. Do I know who that is? What series are they from? I don't like looking over and seeing Alan constantly worried. That's the only reason why I changed this this avatar from Danganronpa. Kyo and Fu. How do I? Those names are not triggering your bell. Oh, what's his face? Worried Alan makes you laugh. I know. It's so weird. Babyface Yakuza, yeah. I actually like that character. Danganronpa 2 probably has the strongest cast. Danganronpa 1 is... it's pretty near and dear to me, but I think Danganronpa 2 has a better cast and better story beats. Danganronpa 3 is kind of all over the place. But I think I like I'm a cliche boy because well, let's put it this way. We were talking about Medaka Box earlier. Medaka Box, the villain that comes into the series, or pseudo villain, is voiced by the same person, which is Nagato. I really like Nagato. Three scared you? It went too dark? Oh, really? It went dark. I'm trying to think of where did it go really dark? I feel like Danganronpa always skirts the surface. I think the darkest I always felt like Danganronpa was that initial when you get into the series. That, like when you first learn about the murder, the guy getting murdered in the rocket, and then, having a guy die via baseballs. Like, I think there's some really dark deaths in the first one. Well, like, I guess executions, not the deaths. Yeah, she's an amazing voice actor. I love her characters when she voices any of them, and that sort of type of character. I kind of like the mischievous, sort of that sort of character. One I'm quite fond of. And then the guy that was in love with his sister. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It did have quite a few dark things, but I feel like that's just Danganronpa in a nutshell, though. At times. Like, it is one of those series. Like, I feel like some of the darkest stuff is actually weirdly enough in that, in the shooter game, because you actually have the Monokumas just going nuts and ripping people apart and stuff. And also, freaking heck, the anime prequel with when, what's her face gets her way and everyone turns nuts. That was super dark. Ugh. And then the kids' backstories, yeah. Yeah, oh man. That's why it's funny. I don't know if I've talked about it on the stream, but Danganronpa 3 is kind of a weird game, just because of the fact that, like, obviously it came about because of the fact that the team were deciding to disband from, like, they were disbanding Team Danganronpa to form their new company. I know, Chaiki! Oh, she's so lovable. That was, yeah. She's my girl, and I want to just protect her. They made it one of those girls that's just like, this is your daughter. You want to protect her. She's just so lovable. But Danganronpa 3's ending was like, because the team were moving away from Danganronpa, they wanted to give it a weird send-off, as if the series had been around forever. Danganronpa only had 3 games, and it wasn't around really for that many years. But the way they treated it was as if they had made way too many spin-offs and way too many sequels and had a meta thing, but it was like, it felt like it was too soon for that concept. And so if Danganronpa ever had a Danganronpa 4, it now is sort of left in a weird space. And I don't know if that's like a deliberate action by the writer, but like, I can't imagine a sequel ever happens to that game now. We need to augment. We're doing. Yay, we got the extra slot finally. Need to remove affinity so we can get attack, but we can't do attack until we get the wings of Kushala. Both deaths made you sob, yeah. I think Danganronpa does a very good job in terms of, like, you feel for the characters and you want certain things to happen, so then you feel for them when they have their deaths. And oh man, yeah. Give you a happy life sim. That's the thing, it doesn't work like that. You've got to have the dark with the light. Could just get more affinity, but I don't really want to. I need more attack as a great sword user. I will be replacing this affinity and putting attack on, but we need those wings, which is going to take me a while to get. Let's change gear again. Back to agitator. I am the Pump King. I want my pendant back. Dag nabbit. What time is it? So I probably got enough for about 15-20 minutes more, and then we might finish up for today. I really like this pendant. I really like this, but I feel like it's those big hanging clunky ones, unfortunately, are a bit distracting. I don't know if they change size when you've got like different weapon types. Because the great swords are really big. I don't know if it makes them bigger. Where is Lost Safi'jiiva? This one? Where is it? Red Abyss. After you beat the game, it's fine, but you want more. Yeah. Second trial of the second game made you stop. Which is the second trial? Isn't that the Yakuza one? Friend is playing Danganronpa 2. Yeah, I know. It's that thing of like, Danganronpa is a very easy game to spoil, so it's hard to like talk with people at the same time while they're playing it, because it's so easy to just talk about particular characters and then they know that they survive and stuff. But oh, it's the Peko one. Yeah, so yeah, it is that. So it's the first Yakuza related one. Well, actually, no, he doesn't die, does he? He survives. I haven't played Danganronpa 2 in a very long time, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, Peko was rough. I like the hamster one. The hamster one was the weirdest death. That was... And he's voiced by Sugita, I'm fairly sure, who's an amazing voice actor. Danganronpa is such a clever ending. I loved where Danganronpa ended up. Like, I really like that series a lot. I just wish that 3 ended on a better note. That's really, out of all of the everything that's happened, cut the weird anime post-story stuff. That arc was really bad. That anime arc was really bad. But oh, that's right. His name's Gundam. Ah, that's right. He's the Master of Darkness. I really liked everything apart from really the end of D3 and the end of the series. Even the weird shooter world. Like, I didn't mind those storylines and the idea of what the world became. Like, that, I thought that was totally okay. I just really could have done without that last anime. It was not very good. Light Side and Hope Side, of whatever it was called. And Hope was just weird. Having them trapped in a facility and it's attempting it to be a Danganronpa, but it kind of just felt like everyone just wanted to kill each other. Gundam and the Divas of Destruction, that's right. So funny. Yeah. Ibuki was a reference to for a band that she was in. I'm not sure. I love Ibuki. Ibuki is a fantastic character. I loved her design so much. Amazing. What are we doing? Pookie. I try to keep one of everything just in case. Let's try and trap a Kotobi. I feel like you're teasing me. What was the reference? Man, I'm suddenly very hungry. Looking forward to tea. What should I have for dinner? Where I'm at right now, mentally. Kind of had a little bit of an earlier lunch today, so... You always feel like that. If you push lunch forward or backwards, you'll feel it for dinner. Her band is... Wait, her band is based on K-On! What? Hang on, I now feel like I need to look this up. Why is it based on K-On!? Maybe even on the map? Oh, there he is. Had K-On! Already come out by the time Danganronpa 2 came out? I guess so. I'm a little skewed because of, like, I don't know what came out when, in terms of anime, because I'm like, oh yeah, that K-On's like, it's old, but it's not that old. Because then, like, because I think Haruhi is old. But, like, Danganronpa 2 to me is kind of old now, but it's really, it probably would be about the same time period. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, what the heck? I got a weird stuff up one. I really should fix these bars. Alan is older? Okay. Hunt him. Alright, so I'm just gonna weaken him up as much as I can and then just trap the heck out of him. Or Toby. So I want to try and break his parts as well, so like breaking tail and stuff is good. They both had school in the title. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to look it up later. Ibuki was just a fun character. I really liked her. I can get that. I think it's too far away. You know what's funny is I'm playing this. I'm really getting the urge to play it old Monster Hunter. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, if I could just go from Animal Crossing to switch over to play old Monster Hunter, because I can play GU. But the problem is, I don't know what I'd want to do in GU, because I've already got a lot of the stuff that I want. Oh, good work, Flick. My boy. Aeon was 2009, Danganronpa was 2012. Okay, yeah. I guess that would put it in, like, and it would have been, they would have had their movies and stuff like that, because holy heck, like, K-On! Was crazy popular. Like, they did so well, like, Haruhi was so big, and then K-On! Was super big. Lucky Star was really big. They knew what they were doing. That's the second one, so now I just need a trap. Where are my traps? Me too. Just have to be careful because I don't really want to kill him. You love her introduction? I like that she's like... Isn't she like a type of music? The thing she like is... She surprises everyone because the song she wants to sing is not what you would think. Okay. I'm just sort of casually attacking him now. I'm gonna get another trap down. As long as he doesn't leave. Ah, that's annoying. That was a waste of a trap. It's alright. We'll get Flick to put a trap down on top. As long as we don't move too fast. And we go. Sleepy sleep time. Where'd Flick's trap command go? You know what shows that'll make you cry like a baby? Yeah, Anaheim and Angel Beats, like, those are two shows that surprised me. They're kind of odd shows, but they both impressed me in a sense. Like, I kind of expected... I didn't expect to like them as much as I did. return, just report. Oh nice, I got a trophy. Shows how often I don't capture. I feel like the Japanese players capture all the time. Me, on the other hand, not very often. So we can't get... We probably don't want to do too many Tobys because Toby will probably end up doing a lot at the 4th tier. But we probably should finish up. I'm pretty tired now. It always surprises me just how tired I get after a week of streaming. Apparently talking non-stop for 6 hours a day can drain a person. It's crazy when you have like the Japanese VTuber streamers that like Corona and stuff like that, and they do like marathon and Suzu, and they do like freaking 16-hour days or something like that of just streaming. It's like, what are you made of, you crazy person? Then again, they probably do a lot more chill video games, so they're taking a lot less of their attention span and they're just sort of hanging with people, which is a bit of a different thing versus trying to do more active games. Yeah, I think I'll stop here. Oh, we got a lot of bounties to hand in. The bird woven hunt and a Elder's Recess, I guess. Streamed for 10 hours the other day and hit level 50. I still have no idea what the levels are, Brookie. Also, that's crazy, 10 hours. Do I follow you on Twitch? Or on Mixer? I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Unfortunately, I'm very poor with like the social side of the streaming. Because it's like, very much once I finish streaming, I finished it. Like, I generally don't return to the platforms until I am streaming myself. So sometimes I'll try and check out someone just before I start streaming. But I like the idea of getting a lot more auto hosts and so have a collection of people that people can check out. Because having my content on loop I don't think is like necessarily a good thing. But yeah. I have to double check. I'm not actually sure. Let's have a look-see. So I'll switch over from Monster Hunter. Let's save up. You hit 50 followers. Oh, congrats. Oh, that's awesome. I was excited when I hit 25 the other day. I got so that halfway mark on Twitch. And I was like pretty excited about that. Is Mixer the same as Twitch where you get sort of, then you can get monetization once you hit 50? Or can you just get monetization off the bat? I don't know. I don't really know how Mixer works. I just sort of kind of am on it. Switch over to... Yep. I got my shoulders all cut off. Oh, it looks like I'm trapped in a box. It's Alan trapped in a box. We'll stop being Alan for a sec. Back to being Alico self. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. I haven't quite fully understood how like you're supposed to grow as a channel yet. I think that's one of those things I need to like look into more as an understanding is how to, I guess, grow your channel better, because I think I've got myself pretty down pat. Like, I think I like the way I do my content right now. I feel like the content is decent. I don't know if what I say is anything worth it, because I'm an annoying person that talks a lot. But, like, I feel like when I first started, I was like, this is definitely like, because you can put like donations and you can put like links to like various things and stuff, and like, it's, I don't think putting that stuff up there, putting it like, oh yeah, asking for donations, asking for a Patreon, like straight off the bat, that's a weird thing to do. So it's like, I don't think until you get to a point where you're like, feel like you're producing content that people are worth watching, then maybe you can think about it. Stop being an awkward best boy. I mean, that's me. I'm awkward boy. It is funny because I do feel like out of my friends, like I'm a bit more social than my friends, and I can have a bit of a conversation with people. But at times where it's just you go in social situations where there's more than a couple of people, and you just like you just end up, I guess, I don't talk. Like, I'll just be like, I'll let everyone else have the conversation. Because if it's more than a couple people in front of you, you're just like, it's so hard to talk. You have an annoying voice and zero energy. I'll be honest, Brookie, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I was trying to do some recording the other day for something, and I had to listen to my voice. And it's like, okay, I can, me just having conversational voice, it's fine. But if I ever have to read a script, I'm like, I really don't think I do a good voice thing. The Palico keeps rolling his eyes. Yeah, the problem is the Palico doesn't track my eyes properly, because I've actually, you'll notice that he does blink, and kind of looks around, but it doesn't properly track me because he's always looking up, is one thing. Two, he's auto blinking. I actually can't have him blink because the functionality doesn't quite recognize my eyebrows, because I wear black rimmed glasses, and whenever the glare is on the screen too much, it has no idea what it's doing. So then half the time I'm just looking in weird directions. That's why you'll notice I just end up looking up. I'm not looking at the screen. So in a weird way, sometimes it's actually easier for me to look away from the screen and have it auto track to the front of the screen, and just, yeah. But that, again, another learning thing. That's where I was talking about like quality of content, where I don't really want people to fund me if I can't understand my own software. If I can't figure out how Face Rig is meant to work, like... But that comes with time. What I'm gonna do quickly, I want to double check, because I feel like I do follow you, but I don't know if you're on my... Oh, okay, I've just noticed something. Are the levels different per channel? I never realized that. Is that like someone who is it's to signify someone who is a avid follower of a particular channel? What's the point in me having a level then? I don't understand this. Mix is weird. Wait, oh, I don't follow you. What the heck? What the hey? I have been to your channel before, but I guess I'm followed. You use your friends for content? I mean, I kind of get that. I've my friends and I, one of the reasons why I started this was I sit on Discord almost every night with my friends. I've done voice chat for God knows how long. My social that I prefer is I go do my day, I do all my things. And then after tea, after spending time with my girlfriend, is I sit down and I just hang with my friends. And it's that thing of like, I do have the capacity to talk to people and I like making friends and stuff. But it is very much like, I feel like when you make a clique of friends where you just socialize, it is the kind of thing where there's a couple, I've seen videos where it's like people talk about it, where it's like you have the, this should be a podcast. There's actually, I think, a Jack and Dean skit on YouTube. You should look them up. And it's a skit that's basically, they're like, this should be a podcast. And everyone's like, and like everyone doesn't want to hear that. Because I have a friend that does that to us. Like he listens to our conversations and he's like, you guys should do a podcast. And it's like, I don't think I could ever convince them to do that. But it's that thing of like, it really does, it probably would make good stream content for people to just check out and just hang with us and talk about things. But I can't imagine they would ever do that. But yeah, maybe one day, maybe I could convince them. I don't know, but I kind of feel like maybe not. They do the same, but then there's no room to talk. You don't have to. That's very cheatsy if you're having them talk. I'm the talk. I probably am the one that talks the most out of our group, so it makes the most amount of sense for me to do this. Usually I try to be a driving force in conversation, but because I'm a weird person. I don't like dead air necessarily.